Clan, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Melissa, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you like coffee and traveling, but mostly coffee, this is definitely the channel for you. So I just got a new espresso maker, super exciting. So that is going to open us up for a lot more recipes coming up. So if you like coffee recipes, then definitely hit that notification bell because you're gonna want to stay tuned for some awesome recipes that I can't wait to share with you guys. So I'm pretty excited. This video is going to be about Starbucks. So I actually did a video in the past about Starbucks and my experience working there because I did actually work at Starbucks. So if you guys are interested in seeing kind of like what my experience was like and you want to watch that video, I'll link it up above and I'll put it down below as well. But this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be just facts that you may have not known about Starbucks, good and bad. And I actually learned a lot when I was doing research for this, so you guys will probably learn a lot too. Grab your coffee, take a seat, and let's get into this video. Okay, so the first fact about Starbucks that I thought was pretty interesting is that they actually didn't used to sell drinks. They used to only sell beans, coffee beans, which is pretty interesting. And Starbucks was actually named after the Captain Ahab in Moby Dick. His first mate on the boat was named Starbuck. So they actually named Starbucks after his first mate, Starbuck, which is kind of a cool little tidbit of information. Now let's talk a little bit about the Starbucks logo because we don't even know what's going on with that. Like, is it a mermaid holding two salmons? We're pretty much sure that it is a mermaid, but like why? So since it was named after a nautical character, the original logo was designed to reflect the seductive imagery of the sea. So it's a siren from the 16th century, and the name of the siren was Nordic Woodcut. Yeah, so I thought that was a pretty cool piece of information. So Starbucks actually has over 20,000 locations in 65 countries. That seems like a lot. I mean, break it down, like, I know that we don't have a Starbucks here where I live, so Starbucks, what are you doing? Like, come on, hurry up, because I would like a Starbucks here. So back in the day, Starbucks actually also dabbled with reading material. They tried to sell books and magazines, and they did a couple different things, but it never really took off, so they kind of failed at that and lost some money over that. But one thing that I do like about Starbucks is they are very open about all their failures, which we'll get into later also with some of their failed drinks that they tried to do. But it is kind of interesting to know that like they used to try to sell books and magazines because now they sell newspapers, but they used to try to be kind of like a bookstore too, where they also would have books there, which I don't think I've ever been to a Starbucks besides the ones in Barnes & Noble, where they actually do have books for purchase, and I guess now we know why. Since early 2009, Starbucks stock has rose over 700%. That is a lot. Now I want to talk about pumpkin spice lattes because this is like its own little category, and we're going to talk about that because it's kind of interesting. It's actually one of their most popular drinks, and they have actually sold over 200 million of the lattes, which is crazy. I know for me personally, I love pumpkin spice lattes, but after doing some of this research, I don't know if I want to get a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks again, but that's okay because I actually have a pumpkin spice latte recipe that I came up with, and I'm going to be making a video of that, and it tastes just like Starbucks. So if you guys want a pumpkin spice latte but you don't like Starbucks version, stick around because I have a recipe for you. But let's get into the pumpkin spice latte information. So I do want to quickly put a disclaimer here that this is not proven. This is just my opinion. This is what I found in research, and so nothing that I am saying right now should be taken as fact. It should not be taken as fact. I'm just telling you guys what I read online and what I did a little bit of research in, and I'm just conveying that information to you guys. So quick little disclaimer there, but we're gonna move on now. So some people point to the fact that the pumpkin spice lattes have caramel color class 4 in them, which is one of the byproducts, a compound called 4-MEI, and I am reading this off my notes so I don't get it wrong. So 4-MEI has been identified by the International Agency for Research on Cancer as possibly carcinogenic to humans. So, and on top of that, there's huge doses of sugar and no real pumpkin in the pumpkin spice lattes. The pumpkin spice lattes don't actually have real pumpkin in them, but I think we all kind of knew that, and they do have a lot of sugar in them, but as do all of the Starbucks drinks. So The thing that I'm more concerned about is all this other chemicals that they have found in the drink. So Starbucks actually did come back saying that the pumpkin pie spice doesn't actually have real pumpkin in it, but it does have pumpkin pie spice, which is a seasonal favorite spice. So whether it's in the actual syrup or not, it is on top. I don't know what gives it that pumpkin taste. I mean, it's gotta be some sort of the chemical that's in the syrup. So more than 170,000 ways to customize your lattes and drinks are out there. As we all have heard of the Starbucks secret menu, which there are a lot of recipes with so many customizations. I mean, even just a regular drink, you can customize it in so many ways, whether you're getting an extra shot of vanilla, an extra shot of espresso, or sugar-free stuff. I mean, just think about all the ways you can customize a latte. But if you guys are interested in this topic more, I can make a video of all the different secret Starbucks menu drinks are out there. I mean, I don't think I could go over all of them, but I could definitely do some research and get you guys a pretty good list of all the different kinds of secret menu items there are. So interestingly enough, 26% of Starbucks revenue is from the other products that they have and not beverages. So we all know that you can buy mugs, you can buy French press, you can buy just tons of different like stuff that Starbucks sells, and I'm kind of surprised to learn that only 26% of their sales come from that. Pretty high, I mean, you know. So Starbucks has actually had their fair share of dud drinks that did not go well at all. I'm gonna give you guys 3 of them, and I'm very curious if you guys have tried these drinks. Leave a comment down below because I'd be pretty curious to know like what they taste like. I never tried any of these drinks. I haven't even heard of them. These drinks must have been extra bad if they actually like put them out as being dud drinks. The first one is a Mazagran, which is a bottled coffee cola. That would be interesting to taste. The second one is I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, is the Chantico, which is a chocolate drinkable dessert. They kind of compared it to the European hot chocolate. I don't know. I'd be curious to know how that tastes as well. And the last one being the Sorbetto, which is a cold concoction that tapped into the tangy yogurt craze. I've never heard of any of these drinks, but I can understand why they're duds because they just don't sound very good. I actually have another fact I want to read you guys, but I did take a picture of my computer screen because I don't want to mess up the information that I'm giving you guys, so I'm going to actually read it off my phone right now to you guys. So I actually got this off of marketwatch.com, and this is what it says. Starbucks is routinely outed for its workplace practices and remains a fixture of Fortune magazine's annual 100 Best Companies to Work For. In 2013, it ranked 94th. That's pretty good. But its relationship with its employees, or, you know, they call them partners, have hit some bumpy patches over the years. So in 2013, the company settled a class action lawsuit for $3 million that stemmed from workers saying the company prevented them from taking breaks they were owed during shifts. Now, when I worked at Starbucks, I took all my breaks and they gave us a lot of breaks, so something must have changed after this. It says that more recently, the company has come under fire for not giving employees enough advance notice for their schedules. I can agree with that. Making it difficult for employees to plan for childcare, school schedules, or other employment. Starbucks says that it truly considers its employees to be partners, noting that the chain offers a comprehensive benefit package, including affordable healthcare, company stock, and eligibility for merit increases every 6 months. So, obviously with any company, they're gonna have issues, but those were kind of the 2 main issues that I guess they were having. So the last fact that I want to go over with you guys is that many frappuccinos have more than 400 calories in a venti, which is 20 ounces. So I don't know why this is so surprising. I think that most of us should kind of already know how many calories we're consuming in a Starbucks drink, because if you look at how big the drink is and if you really think about it, most of that is milk, a little bit is espresso, and the rest of it is sugar. So it's gonna have a lot of calories in it. And the Ventis obviously have the most. I think the Java Chip Frappuccino has like 510 calories, which is crazy. And it's actually compared to a McDonald's and Burger King hamburger and fries with one drink at Starbucks and a lemon pound cake, equaling 1,000-ish calories, whereas if you got fries and a burger, it would only be 813. So Starbucks is not the healthiest at all, unless you're just getting a black coffee, but it's good. Now, my opinions on Starbucks is that I do enjoy the occasional Starbucks beverage. I go there, it's very convenient to when I travel, there is so many, but I do prefer the mom and pop coffee shops. As you guys know, I have a whole series on my channel called Coffee Critic where I travel and I try all the little coffee shops that are not as well known as Starbucks and Dunkin' and all that. So, that's my opinion on it. I'm not really crazy about Starbucks coffee, but it's good in a pinch. So with that being said, I'm gonna end this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you learned a little bit. I thought this video was kind of fun to put together. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video, and until then, drink coffee, travel often. I love you. Bye.